Hey everyone, I'm Christian from RackNerd. Today I'm going to guide you through the setup of WordPress using ISPConfig control panel. This is a powerful combination that allows you to manage your hosting environment efficiently while building a professional website with WordPress. If you've been looking for a comprehensive guide, you're in the right place. To begin, make sure you've already installed ISPConfig on your server and have a domain name ready to use. If you haven't done this yet, check out our previous tutorial where I show you how to install ISPConfig on an Ubuntu server. In this video, I will be using the domain racknerdtv.com as an example to walk you through the steps. Now, let me go ahead and log into my ISPConfig panel. Once in, navigate to the client section to create an admin user for security purposes. Please follow my guide to make sure that we're on the same page. Once done, head over to the Sites section from the main menu. Here, you'll add a new website. Enter the domain name, which in my case is racknerdtv.com. If you plan to use a subdomain such as blog.racknerdtv.com, input that instead. Next, scroll down to the Options section to ensure that PHP is enabled. Since WordPress requires PHP to run, choose a compatible version such as PHP 7.4 or higher. If you plan to secure your site with HTTPS, enable the SSL option and ISPConfig will generate a free SSL certificate using Let's Encrypt. Once you've verified everything, save the configuration, especially the document root, to finalize the website setup. Moving forward, it's time to create a database for WordPress, but before that, make sure that you create a database user first. Please follow along with what I do so we're on the same page. Once done with creating a database user, let's proceed to the database section in ISPConfig and add a new database. Give it a meaningful name like WP_RackNerdTV. Be sure to save your database name, username, and password, as you will need all of those details during the WordPress setup. By the way, in case you encounter a bug where you can't seem to select a database user, simply open your database user and just save. No need to customize anything. Next, download the WordPress files installer. You can get them from the link on screen right now. We'll also put it in the description down below. Then extract and upload the WordPress files to the document roots web folder, in which you can find the path shown in our domains configuration in our ISPConfig control panel, which is typically at this location. I'll be using the SFTP feature of my Bitvice SSH client with my root credentials. So let me just do that now. Now please pay attention to your screen and follow along. This might take a little while, but you can also upload the WordPress zip file directly and unzip it over the SSH to make it faster. But in our case, if you're not familiar with using SSH, I suggest just going for the simple way to make it easier for you, and this is how I'm showing you. So just be patient. So now that these files are uploaded, open your browser and navigate to your domain. In my case, blog.racknerdtv.com. This will launch the WordPress setup wizard. Once all is good, start by selecting your preferred language, then proceed to the database configuration section. This is where you're going to enter the database name, username, and password that you created earlier, and just leave the database host as localhost, as well as the table prefix as WP_, unless you have a specific requirement in mind. Once done, click submit and run the installation. After that, you'll be prompted to configure your WordPress website. Enter your site title, for example, RackNerd TV, and create an admin user that's unique to avoid security risks. Set a strong password for the admin account and provide an email address for notifications. If you're not ready for the site to be indexed by search engines, you can just check the box to discourage it. But you can always change this later in the settings. And there you have it. Your WordPress site is now officially installed and ready to go on ISPConfig. You can log into the WordPress dashboard by visiting /wp-admin. From here, you can start customizing your site, installing plugins, and creating content. And that's pretty much it, folks. A WordPress installation with your very own ISPConfig server. You nailed it. So if you run into any challenges or have any questions, drop them in the comments down below this video and I will be happy to assist you. And don't forget to visit RackNerd TV for all your reliable hosting solutions and subscribe to RackNerd TV for more tutorials just like this one. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.